It's the Mangler! Created in a lab by his grandfather, Dr. Horatio, the Mangler has been endowed with the telepathic power to see into the future and discover whether a person will grow up to be with us or against us. With this secret information, he is able to kill babies before they grow up to be the next Jacques Chirac. Dateline, 2 p.m. After a heroic morning of infant slaughter, the Mangler is preparing his latest capture with mustard and potato wedges in his well-appointed studio apartment.
This toddler will taste great with some relish and potato wedges.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hello, Chris Walzak, my across-the-hall neighbor. I'm about to sit down to eat as soon as these potato wedges are done cooking in this microwave oven.
Waiting on the wedges.
Yeah. So how's your new job as a substitute teacher?
Pretty sweet. I get to stay out all night and get paid in cash daily.
Cool. Hey, you think you might want to get me a job as a sub?
Sure.
Waiting on the wedges.
Waiting on the wedges.
Waiting on the wedges.
Waiting on the wedges. Waiting on the wedges. Waiting on the wedges.
Waiting on the wedges. Waiting on the wedges. Waiting on the wedges. Microwaves are boring.
Let me do some push-ups while we wait.
Are you subbing for a gym class tomorrow?
No.
The next morning, Chris Walzak brings the Mangler along to his kindergarten class. The Mangler sees this as an ample opportunity to destroy crime bosses in the earliest stages.
Good morning, kids. I'm your new substitute teacher, Mr. Walzak.
Hello, Mr. Walzak.
Mr. Walzak then proceeds to read a story to the class.
Mr. Bear walks by the elementary school, and he suddenly realizes that all he wants is sweet honey.
Meanwhile, across town, the evil Dr. Horatio laments the irritating attributes of his grandson.
You're a tricky one, my grandson. What lies in the crux of your knees, Mangler? Oh, but I've finally taken the monkeys who take cocaine in their peaceful nature and completely desecrated it. Now my monkeys possess an unquenchable lust for the blood of young boys and girls. Only by destroying all of the city's children will I cause an end to the Mangler's destruction of the city's children. His unjust culinary executions end today. Now to ride bareback upon my steed all the way to Emerson Elementary School.
Back at the school grounds.
Wow, this job must be like paradise for you.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Delicious, too.
Hello, Mangler! And Chris Walzak, my precious little butthole.
You again!
Dr. Horatio, you should have learned from your job as a pediatrician not to use such language.
Oh, pardon me. My precious little butthole. My dear grandson, I've come to unleash a terror unbeknownst to the world. Monkeys who take cocaine, ascend upon them.
Then Dr. Horatio's steed flies forth from the school's rooftop, followed by his ever-vigilant monkeys. The monkeys let handfuls of feces fly at the children as the good doctor and his steed gallop to and fro, letting out a cacophony of glee.
Mangs, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, man. I don't think Club Soda gets feces out.
We need to get the children away from this. Hurry, help me.
Chris Walzak and the Mangler scoop up the children 2 by 2, dropping them off in the safety of the classroom. The Mangler taking random bites out of various children along the way. All the while, they're dodging the maelstrom of feces flying through the air and monkeys freebasing all around them. Dr. Horatio hoots and hollers, hovering over them.
What's your sexual philosophy, Mangler? I'll lick you up like the sweat off my can of orange Faygo. I only purchase food products made in Detroit. All I've eaten for the last 4 months is Faygo and better-made potato chips.
You're a fool. Faygo was bought out by a Florida-based company in 1986. I guess you've bought into Juggalo conspiracies.
Fuck you, Mangler! For that propaganda, you shall be kidnapped.
As Chris Walzak looks on in sheer terror,
Oh, my!
Dr. Horatio snatches up the Mangler like a foot-long hot dog on the 4th of July, slathered in ketchup and mustard with a splooge of relish on top. Will Chris be able to save his closest and truest friend from obligatory family abuse? Will the monkeys who take cocaine ever kick the habit? Will Mr. Bear ever find his precious honey? Find out next week on The Mangler!